Hello and welcome Math 2414 Calculus 2 Internet students to the summer 2016 semester. My name is Robert D. Giovanni. I'm the instructor for this course, and this video is an orientation video designed to just get you acquainted with the class. If you've never taken an online math class with me specifically, then I just want to spend some time showing you how things are going to work. First of all, I'm going to assume you're familiar with Northwest Vista's main website. I'm going to take you into ACES. Let's see if it asks me for my credentials. I don't think it is going to, because I was just logged in. There are some credentials you have to put in to get in here. I will assume you can do that. Go ahead and click on My Courses. Make sure you go from this drop-down menu, Summer 2016, and you should see your course Cal 2 listed here. And this is the main page. We're now in something called Canvas, and this is where you can get all the information that you need for the entire semester. Now, right now we're looking at it through my view. I'll switch to student view in a second, but I want to point out this is your inbox. If you click on that, it'll have all emails that are sent to you by other people within Canvas, and then it gives you an opportunity to write an email to me. So you would just click on that little compose button and select the course and then put in the information and send me an email. And then your inbox is right here. So this is our official way of corresponding in the course. Do not send me an email from one of your Yahoo accounts or something like that. Everything is official through here. All right, so I'll let you mess with that. Let me get you back into that course. Let me get back into this. All right, so let me switch to a student's view so it'll look like what you're going to see. All right, so this is the main home page for our Canvas shell, and I'm going to take you through all these little links here. First one is the orientation video, which right now there's not a link, but there will be as soon as I'm done with this video. And then there's a video here on how to get enrolled into WebAssign. This is where you go to do all your homework and quizzes and online exams. Let me see where that takes you. Oh, it's a video showing
Hey class.
you how to do that. Get enrolled, but I'll kind of walk you through that too. Then we have a very important thing called our schedule, which I will download, and this shows you what you're going to be doing each day, and or when things are due, and kind of a timeline for the whole semester. So you can see you have 3 things that you have to do. These are all done on WebAssign, and the due date is the 9th of June, and I put little boxes here. You can check them off as you do them. So first you need to get enrolled, okay? I'll show you how to do that. Then you have to do a homework assignment that shows you how to use WebAssign. Then you have to do a syllabus confirmation homework, which just means that you've read the syllabus and that you understand the requirements of the course. Then you get into the homework. So when you click on this, it'll take you to WebAssign. But this shows you that the first 3 sections you're going to do out of the book are Chapter 3, Section 5. That's due June 12th. Chapter 3, Section 6 is due June 12th. Chapter 4, Section 7 is due June 12th. And then I kind of have these broken up into clumps here. The 19th, you have some due dates. The 26th, the 3rd of July, 7th of July, we have an on-campus exam, so on and so forth. So that's the whole semester right there. It's everything in a nutshell. Now, where should I begin? All right, yeah, let me bring that schedule back up. So your first real set of assignments, oops, I think I brought the wrong one up. Yep, that's my Cal 1 class, sorry. Bring this back up. Okay, so you're going to do these assignments, and I'll show you where to go to get those. But first thing you're going to have to do is Chapter 3, Section 5. So what you'll do is you go back here, and what I have are called class lecture videos. So if you go to class lecture videos, these are going to be videos that I did in a traditional face-to-face setting a few semesters ago. There are 24 videos, and it shows how long each one is. So this was a normal class. It was about an hour 40 minutes. And so we have actually, you know what, I compressed some of these, so I take that back. These can range anywhere from 2 hours up to 3 or 4 hours. So what you would do first is you would watch this video. So let's bring it up. Okay, everyone. So what I want to, that's me in a class, and I'm lecturing. What I want you to keep in mind is that if I tell this class to go do these homework problems or something like that, just ignore that, because you're going to be doing everything online for your homework. So just keep that in mind as you're listening, that I'm not necessarily always talking to you. I think it'll be self-explanatory when you get to it, as you watch these. Remember, in YouTube you can change your resolution settings and stuff to make it a little more clear. And let me forward this and play it. And basically this is a lecture.
Can handle it.
This is like you were sitting in class watching a lecture. And this is going to cover three.
Y coordinate is root 3 over 2 here.
And it's just me on a board
Of x.
And explaining theory. So that would be the first thing I do, right? If I'm going to do this 3-5 homework, that's the first thing I would do, is I would go watch the lecture video. When you go, let's go back. The next assignment would be 3-6, so you'd watch that video. And then you've got all the lecture videos for the entire semester right here. All right? Now, when it comes to homework, you're going to click on this to go do the homework, which I'm going to show you that in a moment. But I'd also like to point out that on our main site here, we have homework solutions for a face-to-face class. So what this is it's me working out homework problems that I gave to my students in my face-to-face class. But these videos will be very useful for you in doing your online homework. So let me show you how this is organized. It's another playlist. Now, I don't do any videos until I get to 5-5, which is the first 3 sections. I don't have homework videos for, because those sections are pretty easy. I hate to use the word easy, but those are kind of, I think you can handle those. From 5-5 on, I have homework videos, and so that'll be me. So what I'm doing is I'm doing number 1 out of the book, and you'll have access to the ebook, and you can look in that section, right? And you can look at that problem, and this is from 5-5, number 1. And I work out all the problems, or not all of them. I work out a lot of the problems, not every single one. But if you watch this, you're going to see a lot of the tricks and techniques that are used to solve a lot of different problems. So very useful again. So if you go back to this and you think about this, when you get to 3-5, there's actually kind of 3 elements to doing this. You're going to watch my lecture, okay, which is like 2 hours minimum. Then you're going to try and do the homework online, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And if you get stuck on any of that homework, you're going to watch my homework solution videos to help you. So that's 3 elements to each one of these, and that's the way you're going to work the entire course. So there are many hours of video that I'm asking you to watch, but I believe that that's the best way to deliver this information. If you just try and read the book on your own and figure it out, or if you just go and try and do a homework problem, then go to like Khan Academy and just patch in the missing pieces and try and like reverse engineer the problem, you're not going to learn anything, number one, and then you're not going to succeed in this course. I'm just speaking from history here of students who do this online. You have to have the time, you have to put in the time to be able to succeed. So if you know right away that you only have like 3 hours a week because you work a bunch and that's why you're taking an online course, that means you just don't have enough time. You have to be able to commit at least 10 hours a week to this, at least, minimum. I mean, I think that's lowballing it too. I think you know, anywhere between 10 to 15 hours a week is what you need realistically to get through this course. Because we're condensing this, right? This is an 8-week summer course, so as long as you know you've got the time, I think I have everything here that you need to succeed. All right, so let me now take you away from these videos, back here. Files, I have lots of stuff here in files. I have course notes. Any notes that I printed up or typed up for the course are here. I don't have every section, but I have, you know, about half the course. I have notes that you can just print out. So this is useful if you don't want to have to write down definitions, it's, everything's in here. So, okay, what else? In files, I've got formula sheets. Okay, so you're allowed to print these out, and I would recommend you print them out from day one. And then when you come and take your exams, there's going to be 2 exams that you take on campus. You can use these formulas, but these are the only ones you can use. And then I have old stuff in here. A bunch of old exams and things like that. Don't look at some old exam here and think that's exactly what your exam's going to be like. I just decided to throw a bunch of old stuff I have in here. All right. A lot of this was for my traditional face-to-face classes, so it doesn't really apply to you as much because you do all your work on a computer. But it's there. And then I have some older videos from even further back if you just want like another set of videos. Now these aren't listed by topic, so you just have to mess with these. But again, just more resources. Okay, I do want to get you in and show you where the homework is done, but I want to go through the syllabus for the course first. Maybe I should have started with this, but okay, so very important. Even though this is an online class, we do meet twice a week. All right, twice a week, 2 times this summer. On Thursday, July 7th, from 9 to 1 p.m. you'll have your exam 2, and then this is supposed to say Thursday, I'll fix it. Thursday, July 28th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., Juniper Hall, room 111A, Northwest Vista campus. If you're out of town or you have a work conflict or something, we can work that out, but you've got to give me 10 days notice and read through this right here and I'll explain what I need from you. No exceptions. If you contact me 3 days before the test, say, hey, I have to work, I can't do it, then you're either going to go to work and get a 0 on the exam or you're going to come and take the exam. All right, here's my information, most importantly, my cell phone number if you need to get in touch with me. Feel free to call me at any time. You may also text me. Just please follow the directions here, put your name, what class you're in. I will have office hours. That means I will be available on campus to help you, but I don't know what those hours are yet. I'll be sending out a survey at some point and asking students to reply and let me know like what would work best for you. Okay, like I said, you're going to do all your homework online, so the only thing you need for this class is to be able to get into this website and do your work, and that means you need this access key. And there it is right there. That's the unique access key for this course. And I'll show you. I'm going to put that in here in just a little while. You do not need to buy a book, but this is the book that the course is based on. All right, so when we go in here and we try and get into this website, you're going to have to purchase access. So don't go buy a book and then go have to purchase access also. Course description, objectives, and outcomes I'll let you read through. Standard grading scale. Okay, how I do the grades. So you're going to have a bunch of homework assignments, 10% of your grade. You're going to have a bunch of quizzes, 10% of your grade. You have 2 at-home exams, exam 1 and exam 3. Those are 15% of your grade. And then you have 2 on-campus exams. Those are the 2 that are at the very top of the syllabus. Those are worth 25% of your grade. Also, you need to attend, which means that you need to make your deadlines, right? On this, there were deadlines here. If you start missing deadlines, each time you miss a deadline, I'm going to keep track. If you miss 4 deadlines, I'm going to drop you from the class for lack of participation. Very important. You must keep a binder for this class. Students somehow always forget about this. And at the final exam, when I ask for the binder, they're like, what? What binder? Well, this binder has to have all your handwritten work. Okay, so your homework problems, your quiz problems. Now, you don't have to write the problems down, just your work. Any exams you do at home, everything that you write down as far as any notes you take, put it all into a nice, neat, organized binder. Put all your homework in one section, all your quizzes in one section, and turn that in to me at the end of the semester. All right? If you do not turn this in, then I will not give you any credit for anything you've done online, which basically means you're going to fail the class. So the binder is a requirement of this course. And then the rest of these I'll let you read through. And then we have the schedule, but I already showed you the schedule, so just ignore this one. I have to put it in the syllabus. So, yeah, see here it says Thursday. I'll need to fix it said Friday up here. Okay, you know what? Yeah, all right. So that's your course syllabus. Your grades, I will only update grades after each exam. So I will, after exam 1, I'll put your grade in here for your homework and everything. So this is the official place that you go to see your grade, all right? Course syllabus, we looked at. Files, we've looked at. Discussions. Now, there's going to be a discussion board. If you want extra credit in this class, bonus points, this is where to get it, all right? That means you have to go in here, pose questions to your classmates, help your classmates out, help each other out. The more participation you have in here, the more bonus points you'll receive. But it has to be like valuable. You can't just like get on there and be like, yeah, I agree. You know, it has to be constructive. All right, people, this is a way to find your classmates, send them emails, form study groups. And then this BrainFuse online tutoring is provided by the school. It's supposed to be 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's like a whiteboard tutoring with like a real person on the other end. I don't know how good it works. I've asked students for feedback. No one's ever told me, so I haven't heard anything good or bad. You know, try it out, see if it's worth it. Let me know. Okay, so that's Canvas. This is our main website, but now let's go do that homework like I was talking about. So click on this homework. It's going to take you to WebAssign. You have to log in. If this is your first time, you're going to have to put in the key and go through the process. Again, if you don't know, that WebAssign enrollment will help you get through that. Also, if you're really having trouble, there's a student getting started here, and it'll take you through the process. Again, this is where you have to purchase your access. This is the only thing you have to pay for other than the course itself. But as far as materials, the only thing you have to pay for is getting access to this. So I'm going to go ahead and log in so I can show you what a homework assignment looks like. Now yours won't look like this. Yours is going to look more like this. Come on. What class? Here it is. Okay, so you have your ebook here. You can actually bring up the book and look at the pages in the book, but you also have your assignments in here. Okay, so this is where your assignments will appear. Right now there's nothing there because the course has not officially started. So I'm going to actually show you. I'm going to go and look at, let me just show you one of the assignments so you can kind of get a feel for what's going on here, what you're going to see. Okay, so like, let's look at this first homework assignment for 3.5. So it poses the problem, and then you put in your answer, and there's a little palette over here, which if you watch that that video, this one right here, Getting Started with WebAssign, it'll help you with this. You'll learn how to kind of use that. And then you do the work, okay? So again, you've watched the video, the lecture of me in class, you've got the homework help videos, and you work through these. Now in the homework assignments, you get five tries at each problem. So this is really just for practice. This is just to make sure you kind of know what's going on. Then after you finish a homework assignment, it'll be followed by a quiz. So the quiz is different. Quiz is different in the sense that I believe you only get one shot at each question, and there's less questions, so there's only 5 quiz problems. So these will look very similar to the homework problems, and you submit that and you'll get your feedback, your grade. You'll get your grade right away. All right, and if you follow this, 3.5, you'll have a homework and a quiz. 3.6, you'll have a homework and a quiz. 4.7, you'll have a homework and a quiz. And you'll just work through the entire semester like that. And then you'll get to eventually a test, and when you get to a test, it's just like a quiz. You only get one shot at it. You know what, let me just double check on the quizzes how many attempts you get at each problem. See what my settings are. Three attempts at each problem for a quiz. I believe the test is 1. I'll double check. Yep, one attempt at each problem. All right. All right, so there's not a whole lot more here for me to explain. Yeah, you know how hopefully you'll know how to get enrolled. You got your schedule, which shows you what to do. You've got your videos to watch. You've got your homework solutions. ways to communicate over here. This is pretty much it in a nutshell. If you have any questions or you're confused, you don't know what to do, please let me know. Contact me by cell phone. There is a deadline. You must be enrolled in WebAssign. Okay, so that means that in WebAssign, you have to get in there and pay for everything. That has to be done by Thursday, June 9th. If you're not in there, then I'm going to automatically purge all students out of the roster. So that's your deadline, 3 p.m. Thursday. All right, well, I hope this is enough to get you started. Look forward to